Yes, so hi, a very good evening to everyone. Good evening, Samdeep, Shobdeep. Okay, so very good evening. So yesterday, what did we do? We studied what? Huh? We studied relative pronouns and interrogative pronouns, right? Today we are going to study distributive pronouns and your reciprocal pronouns. First of all, let's talk about reciprocal pronouns because these are easy, right? So reciprocal pronouns, as you can see, these are each other and one another, right? Each other and one another. So for example, if I write a sentence, we must love one another. This is an example of reciprocal pronoun, right? Or we can say the twins share the food with each other, right? With each other. So you see these two pronouns that we have used, one another and each other, one another and each other. ठीक है, ये दो प्रोनाउंस हमने यूज किए हैं. पहला सेंटेंस कह रहा है वी मस्ट लव वन अनदर. इट मीन्स दैट हमें एक दूसरे से प्यार करना चाहिए. सो वन काफी स्माइलिंग, वन अनदर, राइट? हियर वन अनदर मीन्स एक दूसरे से, है ना? वन अनदर. रेसिप्रोकल प्रोनाउंस, व्हाई दीज आर कॉल्ड रेसिप्रोकल प्रोनाउंस? Because one another means what? That if I love you, you have to love me as well. Or for example, if I say, right? For example, if I say, we must share food with one another. So what does it mean? I should share the food, but you shouldn't? Does it mean that? No. It means what? That if I share the food with you, then you must also share the food with me. Or if you share the food with me, then I must also share the food with you, right? So this is what we mean by reciprocal pronouns, because reciprocate means what? To give and take, or to take and give. That means do vice versa, do same, right? Reciprocate, है ना? So वहां से ही आता है reciprocal pronouns, यानी जो क्या है, जो क्या है बेसिकली वहां पर क्या है, जो सब्जेक्ट है, अगर वो ऑब्जेक्ट को कुछ कर रहा है, राइट, तो ऑब्जेक्ट भी क्या करेगा, सब्जेक्ट को करेगा, है ना? ठीक है. सो दैट इज सब्जेक्ट एंड ऑब्जेक्ट. एग्जांपल्स, दिस इज ईच अदर एंड वन अनदर. आई हैव गिवन एग्जांपल्स. वी मस्ट लव वन अनदर. नाउ व्हाट इज द डिफरेंस? ठीक है, सी यू यूजुअली यूज वन अनदर with a group when there are more than two persons, right? And with two persons you usually use each other. ठीक है. For example, the twins are two, right? So the twins share the food with each other, right? Pravika, focus here. Okay, write it later. Okay, so the twins share the food with each other. Okay, so each other, one another का समझ में आया? ठीक है, बहुत आसान है, कुछ समझने के लिए ज्यादा नहीं है. चलिए, we'll start with Akshay. Akshay, can you make a sentence using one another? It is not difficult, है ना? Yes, one another. You were not there yesterday. Okay, Kavya, make one sentence. Okay, can you leave share? Please, can you leave share and love apart from these? Yes, Ashwini? We must help one another. Please sit down. Yes, Kasne? We must understand the problem of one another, right? Yes, Kavya. आरव नहीं है आज. Saksham, can you try? She has already given the answer, that sentence. कुछ भी बोलो ना, इतना क्या है टफ सोचने के लिए? कुछ भी वर्ब बोलो. क्या वर्ब करते हो एक दूसरे के साथ, है ना? व्हाट? हाँ, प्रविका. ओके, होल्ड ऑन. वी शुड play with one another. My point. You have not got a copyright on that verb. Yeah. We must learn one another. मतलब हमें एक दूसरे को याद करना चाहिए. हमें एक दूसरे को पढ़ना चाहिए. You are missing a preposition there, na? With, right? With. We must study with one another. We must. दूसरा क्या बोला? Learn with one another. हाँ काव्या, make a sentence. He has made it. I was correcting him. He made it, na? I corrected him. He didn't use preposition. Yes, Shreya. Very good. We should not fight with one another. श्रेष्ठ. यार ऐसे मत बोला करो. उसने बोला. कॉपीराइट है क्या तुम्हारा उस पर, उस वर्ब पर? उसने बोला तो उसका हो गया. यस. We must check our work with one another. You can simply say that, right? Yes. Dear. We should from one another. ठीक है. Yes, काव्य. Good. Yeah. Anshul. Huh? They shall help one another. Okay. Yes. Try to make one sentence. Has everyone made from here? अक्षय को छोड़ के. Have you made? No. Privika, have you made? Yes. Yes. Okay, sit down. Think about it. Akshay? We must one another. क्या कहना चाह रहे हैं आप हिंदी में? हाँ, आप क्या कहना चाह रहे हैं? एक बार मुझे हिंदी में बताइए. दूसरों के साथ फाइट कर रहे कहाँ हैं? आपने क्या बोला? आप क्या बनाना चाह रहे हैं सेंटेंस? हिंदी में आप मुझे बताइए. व्हाट यू आर ट्राइंग टू मेक. हिंदी में क्या सेंटेंस बनाना चाह रहे हैं? कर रहे हैं तो आप बोलेंगे ना दे आर फाइटिंग विद वन अनदर. शुड क्यों आप यूज कर रहे हैं? वो तो ये हो गया ना कि उनको एक दूसरे से फाइट करनी चाहिए. हाँ. दे स्टडी विद. दे आर स्टडिंग विद अमंग ईच अदर. अमंग कहाँ से आएगा? दे आर स्टडिंग विद ईच अदर. दैट्स ऑल. यस. गुड. वेरी गुड. हाँ जी. तुम्हारे भाई ने तो बना दिया. अब शुड हटाओ, कुछ और भी लगा सकते हो ना. अंशुल, डिड यू मेक? ओके. हाँ. ट्विंस फाइटिंग विद ईच अदर. हाँ जी. आपने एक भी नहीं बनाया. यस प्रविका. वेरी गुड. वी मस्ट लिव इन हार्मनी विद वन अनदर और ईच अदर. या. The food was eaten by each other. Okay. Yeah. Yes. Good. No. Yes. That's already done, dear. इतने सारे बार हो गया ना. We should not share our personal feelings with each other. Okay. But it should, okay? That lights up your heart. Yes. हाँ जी. We should not share our OTPs with each other. Very good. Yes, Kavya. We should go on a ride with each other. Good. With whom, Kavya? Okay. Akshay? Yes? Akshay, speak. Yes, Akshay, speak. आपने नहीं बनाया अभी तक. बनाइए. हाँ जी अंशुल. दे Okay, think properly.
We should solve the problem of each other.
Okay.
We should study for each other.
Okay.
We must touch each other.
We must we must taught teach each other, है ना? ठीक है, चलिए. हाँ.
We should not cheat with each other.
ठीक है. अच्छा, अब आप लोग लिखिए. Okay, now please look at the distributive pronouns. Okay, distributive pronouns, yes. Distributive pronouns, okay.
Sir, one is sentence with either and one is with neither.
Okay, now look at these sentences. Okay, now please note what are distributive pronouns. Okay, distribution refers to what? Spread of something, right? Allot, like what you can say, allocatment of something, right? Allocating something. For example, if I have 10 apples, so I just give one apple to each one of you, right? Take one apple, take two apples. So basically I'm distributing the apples, right? I'm giving it to all, right? Okay, so distributive pronouns. So distributive pronouns are the pronouns which actually acts like, or which the which does the action of like kind of a distributing things, right? Distribution. So for example, look at the first word, either of you can come to the party with me, right? Either of you. First of all, please note that either and neither, these two pronouns are used with only two persons, not more than two persons. Okay, only with two persons, either and neither. So if for example there are two persons, both of you, right, Anshul and Shrestha, so if I say that only one person of you can come to party with me, right, then what should I say? Either of you, either of you. See, I'm kind of a distributing the reference, na? Either of you, that means you or you. Again, what is being distributed? A reference, right? You or you. Okay, I'm pointing both of you, right? So one of you, okay, either of you, that means आप में से कोई एक मेरे साथ पार्टी में आ सकता है, either of you. Neither, now either is a positive in sense, please note that either is positive in sense. Okay, either means there's possibility of one person, just one person. Okay, neither is negative in sense, it means not even one person, zero. Okay, so it means one and it means zero. Neither of you. Okay, now please note, I have used are here. Is it correct? Which verb should I use? I'll use is, huh? Right, I have to use is. See, because neither, I told you that neither we use between two persons and it means zero. Okay, for example, neither of you are allowed to go out. That means neither Anshul nor Shresh is allowed to go out, right? So if neither is zero, that means it should be singular, right? Okay, so that is why I'll not use are, I will use here is. In the same way, with either, you are going to use is, not are. Okay, so neither of you is allowed to go out, that means none of you. Okay, so then look at, each of you have to complete his assignment. Okay, so each of you, each could be used for more than two persons, right? Two persons. So each of you have to complete his assignment, right? You can use his here or you can use their. His would be better. Okay, I told you that day as well, sometimes we use their plural pronoun for each and everyone. Why? Because each and everyone is non-gender specific, right? And when it is non-gender specific, we cannot, I mean, to avoid partiality, right? His is a masculine pronoun, right? But each can consider a female as well and a male as well. Then why should I place his only, right? But according to grammar, right, if each is singular in nature, you all know, na, each is singular in nature, right? So if each is singular here, then I cannot use plural pronoun here. It will violate subject verb agreement, right? That is why I use his. If I'm sure that the subject is actually feminine, right, then I can use her. For example, each mother, each mother of you, right, have to take care of her child, then I can use her. But if I'm not sure about the subject, whether it is male or female, I can use his. But to avoid this partiality, sometimes it looks as a partiality, that why we are using only masculine pronouns when each could be masculine and feminine both, right? Then we use their. Okay, but you can use his. So each of you means each of you could be used for more than two persons. For example, I can use for all. And each of you has to complete his assignments. That means you will also complete, you also, and everyone, right? In the same way, okay, everyone, okay, in the same way, every one of you will be punished. Every one of you will be punished. That is similar to saying what? All of you will be punished. All right, all of you will be punished. Okay, then here again for negative, none of you were in the classroom. None of you were in the classroom. Now none could be singular and plural both, right? I can use none for you both as well and for you people as well, right? So none of you were in the classroom or was in the classroom. आप में से कोई भी नहीं था. Again, okay, please remember it could be singular, plural, okay, both. Then here, anyone, okay, it is used in negative sense and in interrogative sentences, okay, all right? Otherwise you will use someone. See, if I ask that did anyone see my pen, then I have to use anyone, right? Not someone, right? Did someone see my pen, right? It would be better to use anyone, right? So did anyone see my pen? Any one of you see my pen, right? Or anybody of you see my pen? No, right? Nobody, so no, none of us saw your pen, and none of us, right? Okay, so these are the Hanji. Acha, thank you. Acha, now you have to make sentences, okay? So let's make either. ये सबसे पहले पीछे either. Either of us is ill. Very good. Please sit down. Now neither. Neither. neither.
Neither of you should attend the class.
Neither of you should attend the class. Okay, sit down. Each of you. Not understood, each of you. See, just like either, okay, you have to use each. Either will be used between only two persons, while each can be used between more than like among with two persons, more than two persons, है ना? For example, I said either of you can come to me, but if there are more persons, I can say each one of you can come to me. That means everyone, हर कोई आ सकता है. But either means just one. Understood? Each means everyone. Either means just one, and it is used only with two persons, right? Each is used with more than two persons. So, bolo. Has, each is singular. Please note, each, everyone, these are singular except noun, except none. None could be singular and plural. So please take care of subject verb agreement while making sentences. Again, I told you something. Sorry. ठीक है. Thank you. Each of you has. हाँ. Each of you has to do this homework. Sit down. Yes.
Each of those women
women has, I told you, has, मैंने अभी correct भी किया ना? हाँ. Has a pen. ठीक है. Sit down. Yes. Let's move forward now. None. Okay. ठीक है. Let's move ahead now. Anyone or anybody? Yes, Pravika. Did anybody listen to the monitor? Yes. Distributive pronoun. You see that we are using, how we are using? See, take care of what we have used. That would be indefinite, है ना? Of you आप देख रहे हैं sentences में हमने कैसे use किया है? Of you. We have to distribute. Has, I told you many times. Please take care of whatever. Car. Sit down. Yes. Yes, Saksham. Are you asking or what you're doing? Asking. Then ask in an interrogative form, है ना? Go. Did any one of you can pass my notebook or could pass my notebook? Yes, Shreya. Please take care of. Please take care of things, how we are making the sentences. ये तो आपके indefinite pronouns में भी थे ना? तो indefinite pronouns और इसमें क्या फ़र्क है फिर? आप देख रहे हैं ना कि हम कैसे यहाँ पर कर रहे हैं. Of you का हम यहाँ पर इस्तेमाल कर रहे हैं. वैसे दोनों में आ सकता है, डिस्ट्रीब्यूटिव इंडेफिनिट एक ही में आ सकता है, बट हम सेग्रीगेट कर रहे हैं ना, तो आप वैसे बोलेंगे. कैसे बोलेंगे? हाँ अश्विनी. अच्छा अश्विनी. हाँ कासने. हाँ यू हैव गॉट इट आउट. हाँ पूछो. हाँ बट देन दैट वुड बी कंजंक्शंस, है ना? वो फिर दूसरा, वो कंजंक्शंस में आ जाएंगे आपके, है ना? राइट. यस.
Did anybody whistle in the classroom?
गुड. राइट. गुड.
Did anyone of you can explain the lecture?
कैन एक्सप्लेन दी. गुड. या. Did any one of you go there? Yes.
Did anybody see her?
Did anybody see her?
In all the
कोई सा भी बना दो आप.
when none of you were in the music class.
Okay, great. Yes. Is Akshay going? अब वो जा रहा है? Without making a sentence. Yes. हाँ श्रेया. Did any one of you is wearing? Okay, ज़ायका. ठीक है. चलिए, तो ये सेंटेंसेस आपने बनाए. ठीक है. अब आपका होमवर्क क्या रहेगा? आपका होमवर्क रहेगा, इनको आपको क्या करना है, हर एक प्रोनाउन पर आपको 3 सेंटेंस बना देंगे क्योंकि थोड़ा सा ज़्यादा है. दीज आर बिट मोर ना. तो 3 सेंटेंसेस आपको बनाने हैं हर एक पर. ठीक है. हाँ जी, हाँ जी, हाँ जी, हाँ जी, हाँ जी. ठीक है. ठीक है जी. हाँ, पर्सनल और इंटरोगेटिव प्रोनाउंस आपको समझाना है. ठीक है. और क्या? आई एक्सप्लेन. ओके, आई एक्सप्लेन. ठीक है. So I hope everyone understood. Okay, we finished actually the types of pronoun today. ठीक है. Now we will do practice session based on this tomorrow, right? And so please come prepared, each one of you.
The verbal test or the written?
Written test it would be. We'll try to also keep it verbal test.